I came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes than the Bible's got songs. Like a little line. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm coming for you, girl. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Event365, an almost bi-weekly video cast with the bits of info event businesses need to keep things relevant 365 days a year. I said event and not events.
Fired.
Jeez! It smells like rubber and death inside of it. It really does. I'm really excited about it. I'm your host, Rebecca Rutherford, also known as the director of Ungerbach Digital. Ooh, good job on the Rebecca this time around. And today's topic is the secret sauce for building buzz around a venue. You want it, we have it, and we're willing to share. So let's get started, shall we? Mwah. You're like the Wizard of Oz back there. Raise your hand if you're familiar with the phrase, just knowing is half the battle. Is it a cliche? Yes. Is it a spot-on cliche? If you're a venue manager trying to book events, absolutely. So, if knowing what really matters to an event planner in the venue selection process and how they're going about gathering their intel is the holy grail, where do you begin your quest? These two stats are a good place to start. Stats. Stats. Give me some stats. Stat. You can check my stats. Homie, don't play that. Number 1, research shows that word of mouth is the number 1 influencer for event professionals searching for a venue. And number 2, research also shows that about half, 49%-ish, of planners use the internet as the primary way of finding an event venue. If it seems like these two facts seem contradictory, it's only because you haven't heard this last one I've been keeping in my back pocket, which is that studies show professionals trust online information almost as much as information gained in person. Aha! The key to booking more events is building buzz for your space online and having a stellar website to funnel all of those good vibes right to your virtual door. I don't feel that good about my aha. I just want to go, aha! Or aha! Or aha! Eureka! Ah! If you want to start a conversation about anything online, where do you go? Social media. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, all the usual suspects. Getting people talking about your venue is no different. Now, if the idea is to generate as much buzz as possible, you might think that your social media strategy ought to include every platform under the sun, right? Not so much. Tweet! Tweet! Our advice is to start slow and small. It's far better to master one platform than to be so-so at all of them. So, pick one platform and become an ace there before moving on to the next. As far as where to begin, there really are no hard and fast rules about which one is the right choice for you to focus on. Bang, bong, 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 bong. But for venues just getting into the social media game, I like to suggest Twitter as a good place to get your feet wet. There's a couple reasons for that.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I feel pretty good about it. 1, event organizers are fairly active on Twitter. That stinks, Kelsey. Number 2, there's little to no learning curve. Did you know my face is crooked? I just want to stick my finger. Number 3, it doesn't require a huge time commitment to maintain a healthy presence. Number 4, it's difficult, though not impossible, to get yourself into too much trouble in 140 characters or less. Such a disappointment. Twitter works best when it's a true two-way conversation. So be responsive and try to engage with your followers and the people you follow as often as possible. But generally, try to aim for 6 to 12 tweets per day in addition to replies and retweets. And be sure that your tweets are a healthy mix of promotional and non-self-serving info. Ooh, could eat it up. A great strategy for finding good people to follow and content you can tweet about is to take a look at the followers of other highly successful accounts, which often belong to well-known organizations or high-profile people, and follow their followers. This works for the accounts of your competitors, too. Blah! I nailed that. Before you jump in, it's a good idea to put together a strategy for handling complaints or criticism, but don't let fear of negative comments hold you back. The potential payoff is greater than the risk. He's so fat. What's creepier, my unicorn mask or my chicken mask? Where did the name meme come from?
I don't know.
So if you're going to invest time and money in social media strategy, you'll want to make sure you're doing everything you can to get the most mileage out of your efforts. Having a well-designed, responsive website with clear calls to action is a must. But take it a step further to maximize your social media efforts by creating space on your site to foster those interactions. Think social media feeds and links, forums, an event-specific blog or news feed, sharing tools, etc. Word. Work as many reasons as you can for your audience to frequent your website, right into the fabric of the design. If you can do a whiteboard drawing of Tom Hanks, you will be my whiteboard hero. Or maybe I'll just put an image of Tom Hanks right here. That does it for this episode of Event365. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to check back in a few weeks for another dose of your favorite digital duo. Me and you, girl. We did it! Take on me, take on me, take me up. Take on me, I'll be on. I feel like I nailed it. Nailed it.